to my headphones. So what time is it? It's 4 minutes past, so we'll crack on with this. Let me tell you what we're going to do today first. Yeah, you can all hear me okay and everything. Today we're going to have a bit of a music quiz soon. I'm going to play some famous intros, and it's the first person to write in the name of the song that I'm playing. You get a bonus point if you put the artist as well, okay? Don't worry if someone else has already put it. You get your head down and put it. The people on a computer are going to have an advantage here because you can type in. Hi, Joe from Buffalo, New York. Yay, New York. One of my favourite places. I'm going to do part one of the quiz, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the new course that I'm creating that we're getting ready to launch in, let me just turn those off, in April. I'm going to invite you to some live sessions in April. I'll talk about that. Then we're going to have the second half of the quiz. So I'll split it in two. We'll have more fun that way, won't we? And then I'm going to tell you about Rebel Piano, the membership. And some of you guys are already in it, aren't you? So some of you guys are already part of Rebel Piano, and I'm so pleased that you're here, guys. It really is. It's great to feel. I feel supported. I feel like you're backing me up here. Toronto, Bill. Wow, I didn't know you were from Toronto, Bill. And then we'll have the second part of the quiz. I'll talk about Rebel Piano, and then we'll decide which of the intros, the piano intros, you'd like to learn to play. And if you're sat in front of your piano, great, but you can always come back to the replay of this. I'm going to leave this live, probably till the end of April, actually, till we've got through all the recordings. So, are you ready for the quiz? Yes, that's definitely a yes. I know you are. I can see you all going. Do that to your computer, okay? Then I know you're there. World Piano Day. The piano has been such a major part of my life, right from a very early age. I refused to take piano lessons when I was small, and my mum wouldn't let me play the piano in the house, so I had to secretly play when she was out. I just loved the piano, but I didn't like authority. I didn't like this piano teacher that she got for me. She was a horrible old lady. Clearly Rob doesn't appreciate his fellow Brits joining in. I certainly do, Scarlett. So I used to play secretly, and then I went away to boarding school, and at school the only place I could get some peace was to sneak into the piano practice rooms and shut the door. And once you're in there, the deal was that no one disturbed you. If the door was shut, then no one would go in because someone was there playing the piano. So I used to go in and just spend hours on the piano. And I cannot walk into a room where there's a piano and not feel drawn to sit down and play it. I don't know if you feel like that, but it's something that I've always been drawn to, and I just love it. And so my passion, I'm sure, for the piano comes through my playing when I do gigs, and hopefully when I'm teaching as well. I know you're enjoying my YouTube channels. Jules from Mexico. Yay, Mexico. I bet you hate people saying that. Phil from good old Phil. Good to see you, one of my rebels. Hi, Danilo from Italy. Wow, we're from all over the world. This is so wonderful. So, the piano it's the instrument where you've got the rhythm and the bass notes in the left hand, or chords, and melodies and chords in the right hand. There's no other instrument other than a keyboard where you can do all those things. And it means you can play any style of music and make it sound good. You can play country music. That's lovely country licks. You can play the blues. Swing music, swing music. All that kind of thing. And even things like that's the wrong chord. I should have thought about that before I came here. I was going to play a tango rhythm. I'm not playing it right, am I? We're live here. Hi from Florida, Wayne. What other styles of music can we play? Rock and roll, the blues, folk music. I do a lot of folk music. I love guitar music. A love-struck Romeo sings the streets a serenade. I just love that song. Guitar songs. I mean, that would have been a good intro, wouldn't it? But it's a guitar intro, really. So, it's the first person to put in the comments what song I'm playing, okay? Yeah, let's do it like this. The first person, Boogie Woogie. Yeah, oh, Boogie Woogie, yeah. Good one, Pete. Yeah, that's another good. Classical. I don't know many classical pieces. Well, I'll tell you what I do know. Bach's Air and a G string, which of course inspired this. A Whiter Shade of Pale, which is this. Every month we have a project song in Rebel Piano, and you guys, Bill, well done, Bill. You got Toccata Fugue in D. But A Whiter Shade of Pale is this month's project song, April's project song. So I'm just putting the finishing touches to that at the moment. And it'll be going live on the Rebel Piano platform website. Air on a G string, correct. And then Whiter Shade of Pale, correct. So that's that. This isn't, we're not doing the quiz yet. Now we're going to do the quiz. So this is question number 1 of the quiz. Keep your own scores, and then I want to know at the end how many you got, so you can give me a final score. So the first one I'm going to do, this is number 1, and I want the name of the song. And if you can put the name of the artist as well, all the better. Are you ready? Here we go. Got it yet? If I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings, the 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, no. Anyone got it yet? Bill Hasty, the Monkeys. Yeah, the Monkeys. You're all right with the Monkeys. And Quagaloose. I didn't get your name, did I? Did I get your name earlier on? Daydream Believer, correct. Yeah. You're all getting it. Daydream Believer. Absolutely spot on. I'll tell you what's happening. Wake up, sleepy Jean. Yeah, it's such a cool song, that, from the 60s. They were the first boy band, the first manufactured boy band. There's a delay from me seeing the comments because I'm actually in your future. It's weird, isn't it? I'm happening about 30 seconds before you actually see me, so I'm in your future. I love the concept. So yeah, a few of you got that right, so give yourselves a tick. If you got both Daydream Believer and the Monkees, even if you thought it and you got it right, give yourselves a point. If you didn't get it, no points. Nil point, as we say on the Eurovision Song Contest. So question number 2. Here's a great one. Are you ready for this? Yes, Bill, you got it spot on. You were first. Bruce Hornsby, The Way It Is. Correct. Now, Bruce Hornsby. Steve Forbert. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he did it. But you're, yeah, Hornsby, Just the Way It Is. Bob's got it. Boyd's got it. Richard Reed's got it. Ryan's got it. Such a great, brilliant song. Quick little story. I was in a band based in Nashville in the late 80s, it was. Late 80s, 88, 89, that sort of time. And we toured a lot all over. We're based in Nashville, but we toured. And we played quite a bit down in Richmond, Virginia, and Newport News, and down that coast, Murfreesboro. That's where my girlfriend lived. We set up in a country club and play for a week. And so we'd have our days free to explore the area. Bruce Hornsby lived in Williamsburg, which is, it's a bit of a museum town. It's a colonial museum kind of place. It celebrates you Americans getting free of us British. It celebrates the independence of America. And Bruce Hornsby lives there. Anyway, my lovely girlfriend picked me up one morning and I said, we're going to go and find Bruce Hornsby, because one of the guys in the club we were playing at said, oh, he lives such and such a place. So we drove round to his house and I went and knocked on his door. I thought, I'm going to say hello. Stupid thing to do. He didn't come to the door. There was no one in. But so we went to see Bruce Hornsby, who lives in Williamsburg. So that's for all the people in... Is that North Carolina? I think it is, North Carolina. Newport News, where the big Navy base is. Ah, Sherry Lynn says slow mode is implemented. Oh, well. I'm just going to carry on, because if I try and change some settings now, I'll waste time. So, that was Virginia. Ah, it is, yes, Newport News, Virginia. And so is Stalker, Williamsburg, Virginia. Right. Thanks, Boyd. Us Brits, we don't know our geography, or I don't anyway, not very well. We toured all over, so it was all a bit of a blur. The whole situation was a bit of a blur, actually, as you can imagine. Bob, I'm not on iMusic, but I'm a rebel. Good for you, Bob. So that was number 2. Give yourselves a point if you got the song the way it is, and 2 points if you got Bruce Hornsby and just the way it is. Bruce Hornsby and the Range, his band was called. But Bruce Hornsby will do. Question number 3. You'll get this so quickly. You ready? Imagine all... Oh, I've given it away. The people wonder if you can. Everyone's gonna get that one, yeah. The Beatles. It was actually John Lennon. Hi, Carol. It's John Lennon who did it as a solo. There's a brilliant video, isn't there, of him and Yoko in, what was it called, his house in South London? Something Park. Something Park. You get an extra point if you get the name of his house. Something Park in South London. And she walks around the room opening the blinds. And he plays the song. And then they sit next to each other and look into each other's eyes. It's a wonderful video. But that song, it's a timeless song, that, isn't it? The lyrics will never, ever be dated, because it just means so much. It's a wonderful, wonderful song. The Communist song. Oh, I've never heard it called that before. And she's now getting the songwriting royalties. Well, it's one of the songs that is in the Rebel Piano program. It's already in the Rebel Piano program, so I know our guys are enjoying learning that. So, Carol, as a Stones girl, oh, you're into the Stones. There was a big rivalry between the Rolling Stones and the Beatles in the 60s, in the early 60s, very early 60s, when they were both young, thrusting young bands playing around London. And you're either a Stones fan or a Beatles fan. So, yeah, Carol, I'm afraid I was Beatles through and through. But, I've loved the Stones. So the final question for this first round of the music quiz coming up now. Now, this isn't strictly a piano intro, but it's a very distinctive intro. So I want to see how soon you can get it. And there's a reason I'm doing this one as well. So here we go. 2, 3, 4. Did you sing it? Tittenhurst Park. Correct. I'll play that again. Sweet Caroline. Let's do the chorus. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined. I've heard that as well. It's the Boston Red Sox song, Sweet Caroline. Neil Diamond, what a guy. He wrote a few songs for the Monkees as well, didn't he, back in the day? He wrote songs for all sorts of people. Well done, Sweet Caroline. Now, the reason I've put this song here is because when we start the new program, the new course, which is called How to Play Piano for Beginners and for Reading Slaves, or for Music Reading Slaves. Quite a lot of my students are people who have learnt to play the piano, but they read music. I'm a believer, that's correct, Michael, yeah. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Great song, yeah. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. I'm in gig mode today. I've got my gig suit on. When we start, I'll explain what we're going to do for this new course, which sort of, on Rebel Piano, there is some beginners tutorials, but then it jumps straight into songs, and I'll explain why in a minute. But this course is going to sort of fill that gap for people who are really starting out and who want to play by ear. So you're just learning. You want to learn to play and get fluid on the piano and not be stuck reading music or stuck to the chords so you can't take your eyes off them. And it's so freeing to be able to just do what I'm doing here and knock out a song and sing it. And so the course will take you from being struggling to get your hands to work independently. That's a big thing at first, isn't it? Does anyone struggle with that? Richard, you're a complete beginner. Yeah, there's a few of you are. Where you start to, you think you've got a rhythm going with your left hand, and you're going to play, let me do, so you can do them independently. But as soon as you do it together, your left hand won't stop playing what your right hand plays. You go, stop it, give up. But it doesn't. So I'm going to teach you. I've got a few exercises and a few ways of getting over that. It's not easy. At first, that's the thing you can't do. You can't make it happen. But suddenly, it starts to work. You don't get all clever with it at first, but you start to become independent. The secret is to play rhythmically with both hands. And so the rhythm, you are one rhythm inside, and your hands, some of these piano players can play completely different things with each hand. I can't do that. Different rhythms and everything. But if you play rhythmically, that one, it's just, and it's such a classic song, that, because it's 3 chords, the 3 major chords. So on the new program, I'm going to teach it over, and we're going to learn that literally in week 1. We'll be playing, you'll be singing along with that, because I can make it really simple. So I'm going to teach it over 4 weeks in April. April what are the dates? April the 9th, 16th, 23rd and the 30th on Zoom. And on April, there's 5 Wednesdays in April. So it's a great month to do this on the Wednesdays. And on the first Wednesday, which is next Wednesday, we're going to have a welcome meeting for anyone who wants to get involved in this. So anyone who joins Rebel Piano, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But the program is going to cover, so there's going to be 4 or maybe 5 or 6 modules. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm going to teach you live over these 4 sessions in April, those 4 Wednesdays starting on the 9th. And we're going to start with just real piano basics, first principles of the piano. Simple, so you understand the layout of the keyboard. Even if you know this, it's good to get refreshed and to see it in a different light, perhaps, because we're looking at all this as playing by ear. So quite a lot of the time, I'll ask you to sing along with it a bit, and it's making that connection between the note and your hand. And as you do it, it goes in, and you start to be able to listen to some music and find it and play it. Some of you can already do that, but oh yeah, Sherry, they're going to be at 4:30 p.m. in UK time, because our clocks change tomorrow. We lose an hour's sleep tomorrow. You guys in the States have already gone forward, haven't you? Spring forward, yeah, forward. So they'll be at 4:30 p.m. on the Wednesdays in UK time. I forgot what I was saying then. Yeah, first principles, and then we're going to go on to chords, simple chords. That song, for instance, is, if we played it in C, it would be C, F, and G. So the first... and then it goes... where it began, C, F, C, G. 3 chords. Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. I'm going to teach you about chords. The lessons will include a lot of to do with, as I've just said, playing by ear. So I'll help you to. I've got some exercises. I don't like the word exercise. I've got some fun little things that you can do, little musical things that will help your ear to develop. And also, the reason to learn to play by ear is that it leaves you free to improvise. So you're not stuck to just playing woodenly. You can just play along, and you'll begin composing things as well. Composing is a rather grand word for making up little tunes, and you'll soon get into doing that. By the way, you'll be learning. So playing by ear training, learning how to hear music, improvisation, composing, hand coordination, we've covered that. I'll be telling you about the 12-bar blues and how you can improvise around the 12-bar blues. And then there's a few good songs that you can learn straight away with the 12-bar blues. And arpeggios. So instead of just playing, you can go... What am I playing there? Jingle bells. Where did that come from? It was that rhythm. So the whole point of this course is to take you from struggling to get your hands to work together and being a bit lost as to where to start, and not, looking at things on YouTube and trying things out. So it's going to be a step-by-step process to take you from not really knowing how to play, to having your hands not working together, to knowing your way around the piano, starting to play songs all the way through. That's the secret, is to be able to play a song all the way through without stopping. Once you can do that with one song, you've broken its back, I say. You've got over that hump. You've become a musician who can play songs all the way through. And that's the important thing. It's all very well just piddling about and playing a few little things. It's playing something all the way through. And then the more you play it, the more you'll be able to improvise and develop your playing. And instead of playing it simply, you'll start to play it in a more complex way, which is what we do in Rebel Piano, isn't it, guys? So, jingle bells, yes. Very seasonal. Happy Christmas, everyone, says Kevin. Brilliant. Music and other things, yes, yes. So, that's what the course is going to be. I hope I explained that in a clear way. We're going to be recording it on 4 Wednesdays. And then once, during the recordings, you're invited to come to the recordings and you log in through the Rebel Piano website. So you'll need to be a part of Rebel Piano to be able to get this free of charge. And then after the 4 weeks have finished, I'll edit, re-record. I'll be listening every week to what you say. Oh, that doesn't work for me, or it would be better if you did this, or could you do that, Rob? I'll be listening to you, and we'll throw ideas around. And so we'll end up with a course, once I've edited it and put it all together with your ideas, we'll end up, I'm hoping to get it finished at the beginning of June. And I reckon I can definitely do that. A course, a step-by-step course that actually works, where even if you can't play a note and you're really, really green on the piano, by the end of it, the 4, 5 or 6 modules, you'll be able to play a song all the way through, and you'll have an understanding of how the piano works, and it will be easier to learn new songs as they come along. So that's how it's all going to work. And to get involved in it, you'll be a member of Rebel Piano. So shall we do a bit more music quiz, and then I'll tell you about Rebel Piano? Is that all right with everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Here and now, is there anything you can think of that you struggle with on the piano? If you put it in the comments now, that would be really helpful, actually. So just put anything that you struggle with in the comments, whilst I get my head round what we're going to do next. And by the way, next Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, I think I've already said this, is going to be the welcome meeting. It sounds like a plan. Good. I've made myself clear. It's a welcome meeting. So when you join Rebel Piano in the next couple of days, on Wednesday is going to be our welcome meeting to get you all involved and to really nail down what we're going to be doing over these coming weeks. And also, you'll then have access to the Rebel Piano program. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. That won't take me long. Fingering, yes. I'm not the best at fingering. G. Mandco. I did see your name, didn't I? But you've been a part of Rebel Piano for several months, and you're enjoying it. Great, great. Any other members enjoying it? Arpeggios in both hands, yeah. Arpeggios, I'll just show you this quickly. When you see a classical player or someone doing arpeggios, really flashy, they do this. It's much easier to do this. And then move your hands up, keep your hands in the same place, move them up and play. And then move them up again and go. So instead of going, you go. Look how fluid that sounds. Arpeggios. Bill's been a member for 3 months and you love it, Bill. Great. I love you, Bill. Thanks for being such a good supportive member. Syncopation, yeah. Oh, what's the Scott Joplin? The king of syncopation. Inversions. That's really important. That we'll come on to that on week 2 of the course that we're recording in April. Different inversions of chords and how you can make songs easy by, for instance, where it began. I can't. So all you're doing there, you're going to an F chord, which is that, but we're moving it up, moving those 2 fingers up. It makes it quicker and easier. Two, 5. Oh yes, sequences. Boyd, Jerry's a rebel. She loves it. We love you, Jerry. The Nashville number system is something that I'm going to cover in the towards the end of the course, because it's a way of transposing anything. So if we were playing Sweet Caroline, it would be sweet, 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 sweet. It's too high for me there. Sweet Caroline. Those are 1. I'll do it in C again. That's chord 1, and that's chord 4, and that's chord 5, which is the 3rd chord in the song. And it's simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once you know it's 1, 4, and 5, you can play it in any key. Neil Diamond used to play it in B. Where it began, when he was young. He now plays it in A. If you see him doing a concert now. Where it began. So that's 1 in A. That's 4 in A. That's 5 in A, the E, which I'm playing both the D and the E in the 2nd position. I'm getting a bit carried away here with it, so excuse me. Yeah. Circle of fifths. That's an interesting concept which we'll come on to in the course. I probably won't teach that in the because it's, mind you, it might be useful that we can talk about that on the Wednesdays, on the Wednesday programs, Wednesday recording sessions. So get your pens ready, and we're going to do the other 4 questions in the quiz. So there's 8 altogether. So question number 5. This is okay. Here we go. Are you ready? Such a perfect day made me forget myself. Thought I was someone else, someone new. Oh, such a perfect day. I've given it away again. Well done, Carol. You were right on it. And who sang it? Who did it? Someone will get that. I know you will. Perfect Day by one of my all-time heroes. I'll just wait and see if anyone gets it. Oh, such a perfect day. Correct, Sherry. Absolutely spot on. Mr. Lou Reed. And it was made really famous in England. Loads of people sang it. It was a charity song, wasn't it? I wonder if anyone can remember that, any of my Brit friends. Lou Reed, yes, Jerry, correct. Such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. Keep me hanging on. I love that song. It's got such depth. And it's really interesting how it changes key as well. It goes into the major key for the chorus. Okay, question number 6. Are you ready? Take a walk on the wild side. That was Mr. Lou Reed, wasn't it? Yeah, take a walk on the wild side. Can't play that one. Probably could if I thought about it. Anyway, we're going on too long here. Question number 6. Are you ready? Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded a plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues, in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? Really, really good. Sherry, right in there, walking in Memphis. Chon, do you mean Cher? Boyd, Cher did it. Sherry is good at this game, isn't she? Yeah, Paul. Cher did it, but she didn't write it. It was done by Children in Need. Oh yes, that was it. Perfect day. Thanks, Jerry. This song, "Walking in Memphis," was originally done by, can anyone get it? Mark Cohen. Did someone get that? Well done, Sherry, yeah. Mark Cohen did it originally. And the song is all about Graceland in Memphis. Has anyone been to Graceland? Has anyone been to Memphis and been to Graceland? It's like a religious experience. When I was in a band in the States, as I said, in Nashville, Mark Cohen, yeah, Sherry. You probably got it before I said it, Sherry. Well done. We were living in Nashville, and a couple of us went down to Memphis, and I went to Graceland. And I wasn't really an Elvis fan, but absolutely, there was something about it. And from that day to this, I love Elvis. What a voice. What a voice, and what a story, and when he did his comeback and all that. Love it, love it. I do a couple of Elvis songs. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. That's not really an Elvis song. There's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. That's correct, yeah. There's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. Walking in Memphis. Walking with my feet 10 feet off the bill. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? And then this bit. They've got catfish on the table, and there's gospel in the air, and the Reverend Green will be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. You got a prayer in Memphis, yeah. Oh, I just love that song. Right, come on, we're getting carried away here. Cheers, man. Yeah, well, World's Piano Day, got to wear the tie. Oh, you've been to Carol. You've been, yeah. Isn't it wonderful? Yeah. Any Booker T tunes? Yeah. Green Onions. That's a good one. And there's a blues song associated with that. You gotta help me. Yeah. Can't do it all by myself. Yeah. You've gotta help me, baby. I could go on like this all afternoon. Time is tight. Green Onions. Absolutely spot on. Well done, Michael. Yeah, yeah. Okay, where are we up to? 6, number 7. Come on, get on with it, Rob. Number 7, question number 7. Are you ready for this? This was a big hit in the States and a big hit in Britain as well. Are you ready? Correct. Bill was first. Michael, yeah, Cat Stevens, Phil O'Brien, father and son, Carol, father and son. If you thought that's Cat Stevens and it's father and son, give yourself 2 points. If you couldn't remember who sang it and you got the name of the song, 1 point, okay. Or if you just got Cat Stevens. And what's Cat Stevens' name now? Someone's going to put... I wish there wasn't a delay. It's my fault for setting it up wrong, I think. Yeah, Cat Stevens, father and son. And he's now called... I won't say because you're all writing it in right now, I know. Okay, the final song intro that we're going to do. Yusuf something, yeah. It's not Yusuf Stevens, is it? Yusuf, I think it's Yusuf Latif. Yusuf Islam. Phil's got it correct. Yusuf Islam. Because he became... I think he already was Muslim, but he wanted to really live the faith. So, good for him, I say. Yusuf Islam, yes. So, the final song in the quiz. This is number 8. You'll get this straight away. I'm going to do it in the key of G. The guy who sings this does it in C, but it's too high for me. You got it? Myself in times of trouble, yeah. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be, oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. I'm a big Beatles fan, Paul, yeah. Well done, Bill. Well done, Sherry. Charles, yes. Boyd, you got everybody there. McCartney and the Beatles, yes. G. Mandenco. I wish I could remember your name. Well done. Carol, spot on. Phil, yeah, you got it. Pete, you got it. Bill, you got it. Michael, you got it. I'll tell you everyone who got it was my Rebels, because it's part of our program. It's part of the Rebel Piano program. This I teach you how to play this. Such Get Back. Yeah. What was that? How's that go? Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he couldn't. I love that song. That has what's his name playing the piano. Anyway, come on. Get back. Yeah. Right. Well done, Jeffrey. Yes. Yeah. I'll tell you quickly about Rebel Piano, and then we're going to say cheerio. Kind of like Oasis, Paul. Kind of. It was just, they were a bit too, wasn't too keen on their attitude. I know I'm a bit soft, but yeah. Billy Preston, Sherry, thank you, Billy Preston. And when they do the film on the roof of the Abbey Road studio building, he's there playing the keyboard. Is Billy Preston, and there's that. Have you seen that documentary? It goes on for hours and hours with George Martin and them all in the studio rehearsing, and Billy Preston comes in and he just goes, "Whoa." It's fantastic. What a player. Okay. Graham Martin. Oh, Graham, is that your name? Graham Martin. Yes. Hi, Graham. I've got you now, mate. Good stuff, my friend Graham. Okay. Let me tell you quickly about Rebel Piano. It's a shame I can't share the screen here, but I can't. In Rebel Piano, it's all about complete songs. Every month, my guys will tell you about this. Every month we have what we call a project song. So we've got Imagine, we've got Let It Be, we've got a couple of Everly Brothers songs, Dream, 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 and also I bless the day I found you. And we've got, I'll tell you what we have got. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. So each month we have a project song. And I teach you to play it in the simplest way possible. That song, for instance, you can play it with 3 fingers. That with the left hand, and 1 finger with your right hand. Any finger. And you've got the song, you've got the feeling of it, haven't you? I do that on gigs, and I just play it like that to start the song. And people go, oh, we know this, we like this. Yeah, great stuff. Another guitar song, Led Zepp. So we have a song every month. We have a new song, and I teach you to play it in the simplest way possible, and then I show you how to develop it. Improvising, making up little lines with that left hand. So that's the main principle of the program, is a new song every month. And also I post hints and tips. So how to play the blues, how to play rock and roll, various things. There's a whole section on improvising. Do any of you guys enjoy the improvising? Kevin, ear training, absolutely. That's a big part. That'll be a part of every single lesson that we do on the course, is learning to play something by watching me and then finding it yourself. But always, I'll ask you to try and discover things by listening, and I'll show you. And it's, your ear will, I've got various little, as I said, exercises. I don't like that word, but Oh, thank you. Yeah, Duck to My Eyes tutorial. It's another one with 3 chords. God, brilliant, brilliant song. So, Rebel Piano, what else can I tell you about Rebel Piano? There's lots of, as I say, there's about 30 videos of what I call bonus lessons about improvising and about different styles of playing country, jazz. There's a couple of really nice jazz songs on there. Summertime. And what's the other jazzy one? Autumn Leaves. The autumn leaves pass by my window. Oh, I love that song. Or is it not float past my window? Autumn leaves drift past my window. We had this conversation on one of our... And every month we have a live get-together where we look at that month's song, and we generally have a bit of fun like this. We talk about what we're doing, and Jerry loves the improvisation. Yeah, we have a Zoom meeting. We certainly do. Fall. The autumn leaves fall past my window. No, it's drift. Paul. So basically, that's it. And to take part in the course, building the course, the live teaching lessons all through April, the 4 lessons, you need to be a member of Rebel Piano, which I'll put the link in here and you can have a look at it. I think it's on the bottom of a lot of my videos anyway. But let me just, where are we? Here we are. I'll just copy this link and put it in for you. And if you want to join Rebel Piano, oh, I've got that wrong. Hang on a minute. Quick bit of technology going on here. Go back. Go forward. Copy. Get it in here. Did it, Carol? That's great. Oh, it says I've got to sign in to chat. I don't know what's going on here. I'll put it in the... I'll edit this video after I've finished and put the link to join Rebel Piano in there. It's $36 a month, or you can join for 6 months or 12 months and save some money. And then you're making a commitment then. I like that. And once, as I said before, which I hope I was clear with, we're going to record 4 weeks worth of material, and then I'm going to put it all together as a really good course, which I'm going to put on the market. I'm going to sell for $369. But as a member of Rebel Piano, not only do you get Rebel Piano with about 160 odd tutorials and these meetings every month, you get that straight away from the day you sign up. Not only do you get that, but you'll get the course free of charge as part of the program, because you've helped me to build it really by putting your 2 penneth in. Okay. So, does that all make sense? Sherilyn, you're going to become a rebel. Great, great. Let me just see if I can put the link in here. Oh, it's going to take too long. Yeah, I'm going to have to skip that. So what I'm going to do, just to finish now, have you enjoyed that, everyone? Give me a yes, please. Thanks, Carol. She certainly will. Anyone who joins it will love it. Absolutely, for sure. I'm going to finish off with a quick verse of the most requested song of... Oh, the link, it's below the video. Thank you, Jerry. It's below the video, rebelpiano.com. If you Google Rebel Piano, you'll find it straight away anyway. Google Rob B. Rebel Piano or rebelpiano.com. I'm going to finish with a verse and a chorus of the most requested song of piano players ever. Not that much in Britain, but where I've played in other places in the world. I played for 7 months a few years ago in Mumbai in India, in a big business hotel in the centre of Mumbai. And all the businessmen from Canada, America, Japan, China, Australia, it was a centre it was a really thriving business community there, big money, big business. They all asked for this song, and they'd asked for it twice a night. I'd play this twice a night, so I know it completely back to front. So I'm going to finish with this. I'll play a verse and a chorus of this, and then we'll say goodbye. If you want to say goodbye whilst I'm singing, it's thank you so much for coming. You've made my afternoon. I'm going to slide off and have a little gin and tonic now, so and celebrate World Piano Day. See you all very soon, I hope, in Rebel Piano. My Rebels, thank you so much for coming. I hope you've enjoyed today. And those of you who are watching on catch-up, if you're still here, Rebel Piano, okay. Here we go. It's 5 o'clock on a Saturday, and the regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes." All together now. La 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 da dee da da. Are you singing it with me? La 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 dee da. La la. It's a bit high for me this afternoon. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Thank you so much, everybody. World Piano Day. And I'll see you all in Rebel Piano and for our How to Play the Piano for Beginners and Music Slaves course this coming month. See you all soon. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Jeffrey. Thanks, Boyd. Yeah. Paul, great stuff. Charles, good stuff. Michael. Kai, thanks, Kai. Piano inspiration. That means a lot to me, Kai. See you guys. I'm going to end it now. End the broadcast.